What happened? Well, you missed it. This is the second time this has happened. But last time, it let me just instantly jump back into the live. So I don't know what you guys saw, but this time it just fucked it all up. So it's whatever. We'll wait a minute and we'll talk about DJ. We'll talk about Haas. We'll see how many people come back. They are. They are, LeChonk. Second fucking time. And this time I had to start a whole new live stream. I know. Yeah, well, it's because I'm competing on their live. They of course decided to do a live at 10:30. He knows that I go live at 10:30, so it's all good. There he is. There's Blood. What's up, Blood? It'll be all good though, guys. Here in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna get a computer. We're gonna do it inside. We may do one cigar, like maybe cigars on Friday, and then go inside and do lives on Saturday. So it'll be a lot better. Normally it's good. I apologize. I don't know what the hell's happening with my phone. I don't know if it's freezing up on me, but the app is just closing out. So apologize. But we'll wait a minute and we'll get into Haas. We'll get into DJ. Jacob, let me know if you're here before I get into the DJ, because I think everyone else kind of knows how I feel about him. Welcome back, Thomas. Apologize for the technical difficulties. Zombie figures. So you do everything zombies, Blood. Well, see, Kentucky is country, right? But I live in a big city, and so it's not that my service is shit. It's the app. Like the app is actually physically closing on me. So like I'll be talking and then the whole app closes out. Like it's like the app resets. So I'm being silenced by YouTube. That givvies just bring in the gimmies. They do. They do. They're fake. You will get good people, right? So when I first redid my channel, I did a black and white opening and I was just so desperate because I couldn't get any views. I couldn't get any subscribers. Um, I couldn't get jack shit. And so I did a black and white and I didn't pull anything. And I was like, fuck it, I'll just do a giveaway. Well, did the giveaway. Nobody watched the video, even though I was very clear. Like, come back in a week. I'm going to make a video. Nobody watched it. Ludwig is the only person that has stuck around that whole time. So I do think that giveaways can get you to audiences um, that maybe wouldn't click on your content beforehand, and now they do. So I'm very grateful for that video, but I just don't want to do that, And like Poke Pablo, another one, Poke Pablo, he's doing a giveaway for Ascended Heroes ETB Pokemon Center. Very nice. It's very nice. Um, but he wants you to do so. He kind of took my idea, but he gave Team Rocket Joey the credit for it, which is fine. But he says you have to um, be subscribed, comment on his videos, like his videos, and the more that you do that, the better chance you'll have. Well, people, of course, started commenting on all of his videos. It started liking all of his videos, which is great, but it's not real. If you look at his videos, the last couple videos to now, or now to like a week ago, um, like it's completely night and day difference. Um, and now he says, if you guys get me to 2,000 subscribers, I will do a second giveaway for the other Ascended Heroes ETB from Pokemon Center. It's like, come the fuck on, man. Like, you you say you want people to watch your, to support you and like you, and then you're saying, oh, give me to 2,000 subscribers and I'll do another giveaway for this. Like, that's so bullshit. It just is. There's giveaways are I fucking hate giveaways. I like doing them for people that's like for you guys, like I've already done a giveaway, nothing crazy, but the 151 booster bundle and some black and white. I've got a plan for some more giveaways next year, but um, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's see what I've missed. Sorry, I kind of went on a tangent. Yep, it's all the same people. And then when you announce the giveaway winners, most of the time they're not following your channel. They don't know. Like just like what happened with Joey, right? Some dude won the 151 booster bundle or booster box, and he didn't even know. Luckily, LeChonk won, which is great for LeChonk. Like he deserves it. Um, but it's the same people. They look for giveaways, and that's where they go. Yeah, Ludwig is a real one for sure. Team Rocket Joey's back in the chat. People without ad revenue should not do giveaways. In what sense do you mean by that, Joey? If you're still in here, you can make back what you give. If that's what he's saying. Sorry, I am way behind. Yes, Pablo, you have been summoned. Did you miss my little crash out on you? Yeah, blood. Of course, like I said, I try to be nice to people. So I'm glad that you enjoyed the 151 bundle. I could go on a crash out all day today, guys, but I'm gonna hold myself not to. Let's see. People without sponsors for sure not do giveaways. I guess you're saying if you're even in here, Joey, because you don't make you're like out of the money. Is that what you're saying? To never take a loss. Yeah. Well, I'm okay taking a loss. So fuck it. Like I said, I don't know if you even watch my videos ever, anymore, Joey, but I'm not in it for the. I don't know, like I said with the whole Japanese thing. It's not about the value. It's about the cards, the art. So I don't know. Say it's bullshit. Say it's not bullshit. Like I said, I'm still gonna do giveaways. We'll talk about that probably tomorrow. What my plan is for 2026. But I do understand what you're saying. You know, let me make sure I haven't missed anybody. Yeah, LeChonk, that is a good point. That is a very good point. I do agree with that. Um, like I said, 2026, I probably won't be at 500 subscribers. Probably won't be monetized. That's okay. That's okay with me. I'm in no rush. Um, but I am. We're gonna do giveaways, but we're gonna do them the same way we've been doing them. Probably every 2 months. So let's see what Paulo said. No, like I said, Paul, I'm not offended by that. You're good on that. I don't care about credit. That's not what that was about. I don't know if you heard the whole thing, but that's not what that was about. Yeah, I've lost on what, two giveies. I hate that word giveies. Build an audience before doing a giveaway. Yeah. No, Joey, I'm very like I said, I know it doesn't matter what I think, but I am very even though at first I found it extremely hypocritical. Um, about the whole giveaway thing. I think that it is awesome that you are doing the giveaways that you are doing. Um, I will say the only caveat that I have to that is I'm noticing a lot of content creators, and I'm not saying that this is what you're doing, but I'm noticing that a lot of content creators are starting to do giveaways. Yes, because it's the holidays, but also because it seems like the views for a majority of people, maybe not for you, but views and subscribers are not continuing to climb like they have been. So that's my only thing. But I'm not saying that's what you're doing. I think it's great. I think I don't know your finances, but I think it's great. I think you made some good money from your content. So yeah, yeah, I think it's I think it's cool. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. I'm not doing that. Like I said, we're gonna do a 500 giveaway on live. So people show up. If you don't show up that often, fuck you. I don't care. So I tried to. Yeah, yeah. But Joe, you weren't around. People in the live were telling me like, do an open giveaway and then do a private giveaway. So um, I was like, okay, if that's what people want me to do, then I'll do that. But lately there's been too much. There's been too many people doing it, and I don't want a bunch of fake fucking subscribers. It already sucks when you have 400 and something subscribers like I have right now, and you know 200 watch your videos. Eh, I don't need to be at 1,000 like Haas. You know, is about to be at, which is great for him, but it's fake. I don't need to be at 1,000 views, like Haas, and have nobody watching my shit. You know, that just doesn't feel good to me. Hey, Paulo, you do you, man. You got a 151 bundle for me for free. So you're good. Like I said, do you. I just was disappointed, but I'm not going to make a video about you. I'm not making a video about everybody, but I won't make a video about you. You ain't ever going to lose money from my dude. Not sure what you mean like that. Yeah, I'm following my gut for sure. Yeah, yeah. Still, son of a merc. Fuck everybody. I don't care. We'll do 500, and I'll make a video saying, "Hey, thank you to everybody. 500 subscribers. That'd be it. Y'all show up to live. You show up to live. You know, that's how we'll do it." Yeah, Joe, I'm good. I don't want anybody's shit. I don't. I appreciate it though. You can join the Discord though and talk to people. Me and Haas, we're fine. We are fine. That's the best way I can answer that question. Exactly. I don't want to be a shiny vert. I don't want to be. I don't want to have 212. Which actually, there's a rumor that has always been around that shiny verts subscribers. A lot of them are paid, botted subscribers. I'm not saying that that's true or not true. I think shiny vert's a fine guy. I think the video he made was fucking stupid, but I think he's a fine guy. But yeah, I would hate to have 212,000 subscribers and only 3K, 4K a video for sure. Yeah, Joe, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, you keep those, but maybe send them to Joey or something. I'm sure there's another content creator that will take them. I'm good. I don't want anyone's shit. Not for giveaways, not for anything. I appreciate it though. Yeah, Joey. Yeah, you were doing a lot of shorts, a while ago, and you haven't. At least I haven't seen him. But I only do shorts when the Pokemon Center is about to go live. Just trying to help people out. Yeah, that like I said, whatever beef that him and Joey have, cool. But a fucking Mustang and a motorcycle, you know, I didn't like that. I didn't like it. David, would I recommended buying a Surging Sparks booster box now. Um, you, sh- you should have been buying them when they were what 230 something like that. Um, I don't even know what they are now. I know they're starting to go back up. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like, if you don't have any, I think that it's a good. I think it's a good idea to get some. I've got one Surging Sparks booster box. I'm very content with my one Surging Sparks booster box that I got for MSRP. Um, yeah, I mean, for me, I think that we're gonna get more Surging Sparks. Um, Pokemon Center just had Surging Sparks a couple weeks ago. It was very quick on the Pokemon Center, but they did have them. Some people actually were able to get them. Uh, but like I said, according to everybody and their mother, we're going back up. So yeah, it's probably a good idea to buy, and it's a good set. Let's see. Yeah, I don't understand why he has an issue with Joey either. Yeah, yeah, Joey. He lost as soon as yeah, and then he's like, "Oh, what's this Mike doing here?" And then he fucking rooms up his motorcycle. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" So dumb, so dumb. Yeah, that's why he deleted the video. He deleted the video because he just lost his shit. And honestly, the Poke Fair thing, I don't think was too bad because I don't know the full situation, but I think that they did him. There was some dirty blood that happened. Um, but yeah, the Joey thing, just he could have literally dressed up as Team Rocket or just leave the car out of it. Leave the car. Um, leave the motorcycle. Just it was so bad. It was so fucking bad. And I've done some pretty bad shit. You know, it's fucking terrible, terrible, terrible. Oh, great, blood. Yeah, I don't know if I ever commented back to you, but I'm glad that you got the Shroud of Fable booster bundle. Did you get three of them? Yeah, man, Poke Pablo. Yeah, it's I have seen you. I have seen you, Joey, comment that like on so many. I saw that on Haas's, and I mean, but it's a Mustang though. It's a Mustang. I don't know what motorcycle he's got, but if you had, I don't know. I mean, yes, it's a depreciating asset, whatever. If you had a Corvette, Lamborghini, Ferrari, but it had to be a Mustang. I don't know. It was just bad. It was bad. Yeah, David, if you can switch some of those out and get an English one, if you don't have any again, like I said, I'd buy one. I'd buy one. And if if you're a dollar cost average person, then you don't have to worry about shit. It, you can dollar cost average down to $40 at some point if you buy enough of them. I'm not buying any Surging Sparks at this point, but I'm taking a risk. And according to DJ, scared money don't change your future or some shit like that. Whatever. Well, let's see. Let me sure I didn't miss anybody. Yeah, I had somebody also, Pablo. I had somebody talking about scalpers. They're still around. Like these dudes are getting the fuck out of here. They are. Like, they're not going to be around much longer. Okay, blood. Yeah. Hey, I mean, if you're nostalgianomics, Shroud of Fable is going to be the next Dragon Majesties. There you go, man. So you can retire here in 15 years off that one booster bundle. Oh, did he have a scooter in his garage? Here's the thing, though, about the shiny vert. If you're going to call people out, yeah, sorry, Whack. I'll get back to you in a second. Um, if you're gonna make a video calling, what did he call? He called out opossum. He called out Pokepair, and then he called out Joey. Right? I think that's who he called out. But if you're gonna call these people out in the beginning of your video, make the whole video about everything. Give all the details. Fuck. This is why I fucking hate Joey. This is why Pokepair's a bitch. This is why Opossum Bud is a pussy. Whatever. But no, then he goes and he talks about GameStop for fucking 10 minutes and is talking about how his packs are better and GameStop this and GameStop that. Like, why? It doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense to me. If you're going to go after people, you dedicate the whole fucking video to it. And I think if he would have done that, minus the Mustang and the Ducati or Mitsubishi motorcycle that he has, it probably would have been okay. But no, then he goes and talking about GameStop. I don't know. I don't know, my friends. I don't know. Yes, Blood, you are rich, my friend. You are. Whack, you said the Canada prismatic drop was horrible. Yeah, you Canadians. I don't know. I don't know, man. I had a one chick. She said Canada's doing really good right now, with stores as far as product, and then you're saying different. I don't know. Prismatic is going to be crazy all the time, regardless. So, David, you're in Japan, right? You said you don't care about the money too much. Are you talking about spending the money or the value of the set? Hey, I want a motorcycle, but my wife's uncle died in a motorcycle accident, so she won't let me have one. Maybe one day, that when she doesn't care about me anymore and she wants me to leave her alone. I'll throw in a shroud of fable. Absolutely. Nostalgianomics will make a video of that one day. Yeah, I didn't pay enough attention, Joe, to the trash cans. I saw Haas's video. Okay. Yeah, I haven't. I'll tell you, these are people I watch. I watch Haas. I watch Henry. I watch a little bit of RAR TCG every now and then. Team Rocket Joey. I click on his channel every morning just to see kind of what he's got cooked up. Um, I watch Rudy, Pokey and E every now and then. DJ's Poke Center just because he's pissed me off lately. Um, but I normally don't make it through those videos that long. And then Mitch, I'll burn through Mitch's video real quick to kind of see what he's going to blab about for 10, 15 minutes and talk about how it's interesting and amazing. So I don't like rattle every now and then I'll see a rattle video, but oh, and then Pokey Plumber. Those are kind of the people that I watch in Cardinal Gaming. So, um, yeah, yeah, Brandon. There was a whole bunch of Destin rivals, so I'm probably gonna go back tomorrow and pick up five more. Things are looking better, man. Things are looking better. Be the Wolverine of Poketubers. No, I'm just a broke ass bitch that cries about Pokemon cards being expensive. That's it. Yeah, if you don't care, David, about missing out on the lowest point, then yeah, buy yourself a box. If you don't have any, buy one. Buy one, hold on to it for 5 years. It's only going to go up. I tell you, man, Thomas, he's a goofy guy. He's a goofy guy. I've never personally talked to him, and I never will. I never will talk to him. Um, but yeah, his videos are extremely goofy, slightly cringy, but he's got 10K subscribers, man, and he's been around for what, like 6 months, something like that. Yeah, plumber. Yeah, he's like, oh, I got a small position. It's only 30 cases. It's like, what the fuck? Like, okay, Rudy 2.0, like that's not small, man. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. I saw that Joey had him on, and I tried to watch it, man. I did. I tried. I tried. And then Henry had him on too, man. And I tried. I tried to support. I try to support Henry as much as I can, even though he pisses me off. Um, I just couldn't. I couldn't watch it, man. I Here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Um, when somebody has made multiple YouTube channels, successful YouTube channels, 15,000 plus subscribers, and they do the same thing where they get a channel, they make a channel about a popular topic, a popular subject at the time, they blow it up, and then they bail once it's no longer as hot and popular. I don't know, man. It's a reason for concern. So, and also, he's full of shit. He's fucking full of shit. He comes around and he says that, if you notice in his videos, month, 2, 3 months ago, right? He's trying to get you guys the best deal. He was more of a collector mindset. And then now he's like, it's just, if y'all don't buy my shit, fuck it. I don't give a fuck. I'll be okay. I'll hold on to it for 5 years and I can sell it for 300, 400 bucks. But guess what? You're still going to be broke and I'm still going to be fucking rich. Like Rudy 2.0, Pokey and E, Nostalgianomics. Like, give me a fucking break, bro. Give me a fucking break. You're going to be out of here. You're going to be out of here as soon as this, not as soon. That's the wrong word. Um, when this shit slows down, man, even if it's fucking 4 years from now, nah, nah. Like you're gonna be out of here, bro. You are a hopper. You hop around from shit. He started off gaming. He did very well at gaming. Sorry, Joe. We're talking about DJ's Poke Center. He started off in gaming, did very well. Because actually I saw it on his live last night. It was last night, I think so. He did a live, and he was talking about he started off gaming. And he was showing videos of him back in Vietnam or Taiwan or some shit, and then he went to crypto, and he was a crypto miner, and then now he jumped to Pokemon, and he just completely left his channels to die. Like 15,000 subscribers. He had for his crypto channel. He had interviews that he was doing. With I don't know if they were important interviews, but they looked important. Fucking says fuck it all. I'm gonna start another channel, and people are falling for the same shit. Falling for the same shit. Just fuck it. Just fuck it. So I'm not a fan of DJ. I used to be a fan of DJ, but he's just another money hungry fuck. Yeah. So there you go. There's my little crash out. Now what did I miss? Yeah. Yeah, Jacob, case up. Yeah, it was just bad. It was bad. But you know what? I think Joey really likes him. And Henry said he had a blast with him. So it's all good, whatever, man. Like, and people are gonna like who they like, But for me, he's not my cup of tea. So, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong about him. But you're making, like son of a Merc said, you have patterns. You have patterns of going to the next shit, whatever, you know. And he was talking about how he doesn't care if this his channel blows up because of ad revenue. Like he just wants to push his, Pokemon website. So, um, sorry guys, I'm trying to catch up to everything that was said. Yep, hype beast. Yep, or grifter. Yep, money, money, money. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know about all these other channels until he literally said something about them. I appreciate that, Thomas, very much. Yeah, the ETB video was, yeah, that was the video that pissed me off. Yeah, for sure. And I literally I was watching that video. I was sitting on the toilet taking a shit, and I was like, "Fuck you." That's what I said to my phone. My wife's like, "What?" And I'm like, "No, this guy on this YouTube video." She told me I need to go see a therapist. So I'm about to go card shopping. What would you pick up if you could now? Destin Rivals, baby. Destin Rivals or um, Paldean Fates. I mean, if you're having me be serious, Gloria Team Rocket, Destin Rivals, Surging Sparks, another good one. I think Black and White is good. I think Black and White could do very well long term. I like Black and White quite a bit. Um, let's see. I think I covered most Terrestrial Festival, Prismatic Evolutions, but me like I I got one box of Paldean Fates, and I wish I could get more. I really do like Paldean Fates. I always have. Yeah, Joe, 100%. Yeah, yeah, I saw it too. He's like, what was that? Like his last video or something? And he's like, oh, thank you, Brian, for mentioning me in your video. And like, he's just a dude, man. He's a bipolar, egotistical maniac, is what he is. And you're like, oh, it's so cool. I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. But he said in his live too that like Pokey is like his favorite. Like besides Rudy, that Pokey is like his Mount Rushmore. So I mean, I will say, I thought it was cool when I made that video about Joey and Plumber and Mitch. The only person I thought that it was cool that responded was Joey, but because at that time he said that it was valid criticism or something, like he appreciated it. So I was like, you know what, that means a lot. Mitch did his bullshit where he was like, thanks man, I really appreciate it because I don't always see how people see me. And then he made his video. Well, he subscribed, then he made his video, then he unsubscribed, and then he talked shit on his live. And there's some people that come in um, to this channel that I've seen talk shit about me on his live, you know so like I said, Joey took it. I think he took it like a like. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. Like I said, maybe I'm being hypocritical. I don't know. Do do do. Singles. Okay, so it depends on what you got, man. I'm looking at. I'm looking. I just got the Sharpedo. I am going to. Let's see. What else? What else was I looking at Mega? I don't know if I was looking at anything else Mega. I know I want to get the Latias SAR from what is Paradise Dragona or Surging Sparks. Mine's Surging Sparks. The Bubble Mew, the Sumbreon's another good one. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. I'm looking at the Lugia like in simplified Chinese from Sword and Shield. Guaranteed is okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. It depends on your price tag. I think some tag teams would be some good options for sure. Um, I've got an Umbreon and Darkrai promo from um, from one of the tins back then. Or it might have been a collection box. So I think tag teams are good plays. It completely depends. The what is it called, Brandon? Terapagos? Terapagos. I'm gonna pick that up. Zekrom, Reshiram, any of the SIRs from Black and White. I don't know, man. There's a lot of good shit. Genesect, if you want to go super cheap, pick up the Genesect from Black and White. It's like I don't know, $12 card. Cerulege is a good option too. It just depends. Just depends on what you like, man. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, is it going to Costco? Whack. I thought it was. I'm sure we'll get it at Sam's at some point. I don't have a Costco near me. Yeah, like I said, I'm done watching him. I'm done watching him unless somebody says something and then I come across his videos. So yeah, I mean Mega Dream. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of some of the a lot of the IRs that are in the set. So I got the Ethan's my cargo. I'm not a big trainer person, but like I said, I like the mountains. I think it's a cool card. It's like a $2 Japanese card. Um, Phantasmal Flames. I can't even remember right now. Um, what was in Phantasmal Flames that I liked? Yeah, let me think. The Piplup's nice. I don't give a shit about the Meowth. I don't give a shit about the Paldean Wooper. Um, I'm trying to think of what else was in there. Um, yeah, I'm pulling up a blank right now. So, oops, sorry guys, I am behind. Let me see. That's crazy. That's crazy, Brandon. Your schedule, I don't know. Your schedule seems pretty weird. See, here's the thing though. ETBs, they are like I don't think it's a bad idea to have one of mostly every ETB because, for example, right, the Destined Rivals normal ETB is what 120, 115, something like that. It's doing really well. So I'm not a huge fan of ETBs. For me, it's booster boxes, Pokemon Center ETBs, SPCs, UPCs, booster bundles are a good play too, and then probably like ETBs. But really, you can kind of mix the booster bundles and the ETBs. Um, I just think also as far as factor size. Um, but yeah, I mean, like I said, sometimes you get lucky with the ETB, sometimes you don't. Let's see. Yeah, Joe's a big fan of ETBs. Yeah, I know, Brandon. I'm picking up a Terapagos probably next week or a week or two. You like DJ's videos, you just don't take him seriously. I mean, yeah, I mean, to each his own. Like I said, people don't take me seriously either, which is fine. Let's see. What do you say? You don't usually buy modern. Yeah, I mean, the older the cards, the better. I just was telling you kind of things that I was looking after. Yeah, the Pokemon Center ETBs, they're great. They're great. I'm almost contemplating missing out on Ascended Heroes Pokemon Center ETBs. I've got to give one, not give. I have to give one. I'm helping Ludwig out with it because he missed out. Unless we get some more drops. Um, and the other one I was thinking about doing for 500, but if we do, it's going to be a private. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, specialty sets. I think they still do pretty good though. I tell you what, I've always collected normal ETBs. Not a bunch of them though. Like I'm not gonna get a case of them, but like one. Yeah, whack. Brandon is a huge fan of Stellar Crown. Adam the turkey's doing good. Maybe I'll take you guys over there to go see her in a second. No, yeah, I'm not paying what $80, $90, $100 for a normal ETV. Fuck that. No way. Not happening. Not happening. Like you said, I picked up not Phantasmal Flames, Paldean Fates for $25 at Walmart for an ETB. So why in the fuck would I pay 90, 80, 100, $110 for a normal ETB? No. Yeah, Brandon, like I said, I'm gonna get that Docs button too. That's another card I'm looking at. Um, the Zekrom. I don't think that Zekrom is going to be expensive. Maybe at first. I mean, yeah, eventually over time it will be, right? I mean, if you look at the 151 Snorlax, that's expensive. I don't know what the Mimikyu is going for Paldean Fates, but yeah, I mean, I don't think that Zekrom is some amazing promo that people are just gonna bust a nut to. I don't. I don't. But I could be wrong. Dude, investors all do the same shit. They all, not all of them. That's the wrong term, but they do. They want to stay hot with the market. They want to, like, so when everything was looking down, you saw Nostalgianomics and Pokemart USA and all these people. "Oh, okay, we are going to start slowing down. Prices are going to go down." And then Rudy comes out with his video, folks. Everything's going back up, and everyone's like, "Okay, yes, sir, yes, daddy. Everything's going back up, guys." All right, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, collect whatever you want. Like I said, I liked Paldean Fates always, um, but it was just so readily available. It just was. It just you didn't think about it. I mean, some people did. Brandon, obviously, he 100% thought about it. But for me, it was like, yeah, I'll pick up an ETB here, ETB there. Um, yeah, David, I agree. I don't think most normal ETBs are worth it. Like I said, we're all hurting Joe's feelings right now, so everybody apologize to Joe. He is a big ETB collector, or at least he wants to be. Which is there's nothing wrong with that. Collect how you want to collect. Um, Joe, I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that every one of these assholes are wrong, and that the ETBs continue. I mean, and again, over time they will go. It's just going to be extremely slow for the most part. I remember when the Mew was $40, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to buy it. And I went to go buy it because I pulled the Charizard, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go buy it. And then I looked, and it was like, what did it go to? $60. And I was like, okay, I'm not. And then of course it just took off at that point. Let's see. I know that's what everybody says. The problem is I think Rudy has so much pull, that he can make things happen by just his words. You know what I'm saying? So I do think that at the beginning of the year, unless until Pokemon gives us some reprints, man, like some booster box reprints, I think that you're going to see this market take off again. Unfortunately, it's not what I want. Yeah, yeah. Thomas, according to Brandon, he has like 400 packs of Phantasmal Flames. Or no, sorry, not Phantasmal Flames. Paldean Fates. Sorry, crazy, crazy, crazy. No, Joe, I know you're not. Like I said, there are some ETBs that normal ETBs that do extremely well. Most of them are like short printed, but again, all that matters is you collect what you want to. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted everyone to apologize for slamming on your ETBs for a minute, including myself. Including myself. I know, man. I don't know how people continue to have the money. I don't. ETBs are great for display. They look way better than booster boxes do. 100%. Yeah, I'm very excited. What do you mean, Thomas? You pulled your Iron Treads, or yeah, you pulled your you pulled two Charizards. I agree, David. Japanese booster boxes do look better than English booster boxes, 100%. So, like I said, with the whole Japanese thing, I would like to get a booster box to be able to open it. Hopefully, ahead of time. Like right now would be a great time to open up. Um, what is it? Mega Dream EX, while we're waiting for this Ascended Heroes lull period. Even though it looks like a lot of the majority of people aren't as excited for the Mega Dream as far as the Japanese side as they were previous sets. So maybe the narrative's changing. I know you have a bunch of people making content, shilling it, um, saying how we're gonna get the Charizard, we're gonna get a ho ho, we're gonna get nobody knows. We'll find out. We'll find out. Yeah, I ripped all my Palpatine. All right, guys, we're gonna take a quick turkey break. So I'm not gonna spend long with her, but I'll take you over to see her. Oh, I don't know how well the lighting's gonna be, but here's the turkey. Turkey time. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but yep. Uh, so, anyways, that's her. She's just sleeping on the stairs. Well, she was until I woke her up. Oh, she's beautiful. She's beautiful and she's very sweet. She's a very sweet turkey. I love her very much. Yeah, I don't think Ascended Heroes is a game changer. Could be wrong though. What do you guys think about what's your favorite SIR from Ascended Heroes that we have right now? Besides the Gengar, besides the Gengar, because we'll take the Gengar out of it. Everything else is free to go. No, Joe, no Gengar, unless you're talking about the MAR. All right, let's see. Nothing, Joe. You don't like anything else besides that? All right, so we have. I agree. I agree. And you know what's funny, Brandon? Everyone's shitting on that MAR. They're all like, "Oh, the Gengar MAR is ugly." all the MARs are ugly. I'm like, all right, bro, watch those cards take off. The ETB promo. All right, is that everybody? All right, let's see what we got. We got Halucha, Dragonite, Frostlass. Frostlass is absolutely beautiful. I am going to be picking that card up very soon. It's a little more pricey than what I would want to pay, like in Japanese. It's like almost $40. So we'll see. I'm liking it to go down. The interesting thing is none of you guys said the Pikachu. So Dragonite, Zoroark, Gengar, Zoroark. Okay, never mind. Zoroark, Iris, Iris and N. Okay, so Zoroark again. Got you, Joe. So pretty much, okay. So if the Gengar is off the table, then we have pretty much in Zoroark is going to be like everyone's favorite card too. I don't know. I just like the reason I say that, and I asked you guys, is I have people that are saying, and content creators are saying, the Stevens Metagross is a wicked, sick, stunning card. Um, what are some of the other ones? The Scraggy is really cool because he's got his coin, his hands in his pocket, and he's going to a vending machine. I don't know. That's my point. Is people blow this shit up, and then they're like most people don't care about it. Stunning, yeah. David, oh, did David say Pikachu? I like Pikachu. I think it's gonna be a good card. I think that the Mewtwo is ugly as fuck. I'm gonna call it the Creep Two. I know. I think when I looked at Mega Dream EX, it was Gengar, then the Gold Dragonite, then Pikachu, and then the Dragonite, and then I think it was Mewtwo. So, or maybe it was the Inzark. It always changes. If Mewtwo is cheap enough, you're gonna buy. I don't think. I don't think that it's gonna be that cheap though. That's the problem. Because I hate to say this, but like I am a Mewtwo fan. Like I really truly am. But the problem is, I think that with how Destin Rivals is, with the Destin Rivals Mewtwo, it almost doesn't allow, as long as that Destin Rivals Mewtwo is as expensive as it is, it doesn't allow for this. It's not going to allow for this Mewtwo to be like what $40 SIR. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I would much rather have the Pokemon Go Mewtwo compared to the one that they're releasing. It's awful. It's fucking terrible. No offense if anybody likes it. Yeah, I know an old school artist did the Mewtwo, and people are like, "Oh, it's a really good Mewtwo." I don't see it. I don't. It's not an appealing card to me. Now, would I pick it up if it's like a $5 card? Absolutely, but you know, YouTube is far superior. Surfer, I just I do like that they put Mewtwo in front of Giovanni, but I just there's nothing going on in it. He's just like coming around the corner, like, "What are you doing, bitch? Surprise, motherfucker!" I don't know. I don't like it. Favorite Ninja Turtle. Well, sorry, I gotta get to all these, and then we'll get back to that. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, yeah, we talked about that. Okay, unrelated question. I like the red one's Raphael, right? I think that is what it is. Let me see. I might be wrong on that one. I shouldn't be though. No, yeah, I like Raphael. Here's why: he's a dickhead and he's got anger problems, so it works perfect for me. What do you mean, Jacob, with the Nido King, where the Pokemon's kind of in the front? I think that honestly, I think the Nido King from Test Rivals looks better, personally, in my opinion, personally. I am so far behind. I hate that Metagross. Metagross, I hate that card. It's just boring. They should have turned it into a shiny. I Yeah, Jacob, I agree. I'm not for me. For me, Halucha is beautiful, beautiful card. It's not going to be the top chase card. Absolutely, it won't be. It'll be Gengar, because Gengar does what Gengar wants. But I even like the Dragonite better than I like the Gengar. I know that might be crazy. You guys, let me know. Is that some crazy shit? I really hope that that Pikachu is not very expensive, but I have a feeling it's going to be very expensive because people are looking at it just like they looked at the Bobamew. So we'll see. We'll see. It's expensive in Japanese right now too. The Gengar Mega Attack Rare is amazing. I like that so much better than the normal Gengar. Absolutely. I think that long term, that Mega Attack Rare Gengar is going to do better than the SIR, SAR, whatever you want to call it, depending on whatever language you collect. 100%. So, Joe, I think you're still stuck on Phantasmal Flames. That is not true. Not everybody. Decent amount of people are saying Ascended Heroes is amazing, fantastic, stunning. It is a. It is going to be the next greatest set. Son of a Merc, appreciate you coming by, man. If you want to, of course, we'll be live tomorrow. But get some rest. Hope your day goes well tomorrow. I I don't know, man. I don't know. I see what you're saying because there's not like a ton of like Mewtwo alternate arts, SAR, stuff like that. But I just don't think it's gonna be the chase of the set. When all is said and done, I don't see that. Yeah, Phantasmal's a million times better than Obsidian Flames. Stunning. Yeah. I'm gonna be getting a decent amount of the MARs just because I don't think people are gonna care about them and I think that they're gonna be worth something in the long run. Yeah, Jacob. I don't know, man. I, Based off the history of Pokemon, the megas were pretty cheap, right? Um, but it's different this time. So yeah, Joe. The Phantasmal Flame Charizard is a very very nice Charizard. Um, I definitely want to get that Charizard, and I will get that Charizard at some point. Um, I forgot. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what your. Um, yeah, but there's some people that they don't like that Charizard, so they would disagree with that. The Oricorio promo. You talking about in the SB the Char's Mega EX Charizard SBC? I think it's okay. I think it looks cool, but it's a bird. How many of you guys like Oricorio? Yeah, I know. There's turkey. Let's see. Looks great, but not a popular Pokemon. What do you mean, Brandon? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's a cool promo, right? Is it as cool as the Charizard? What was it? UPC from Sword and Shield. The Sleepy Charizard, the Fighting Charizard, and Godzilla Charizard. Like, no, Oricorio's not. Neither of the promos are. Um, I just, again, like it is a Shinji Kanda card. I, I don't know what it is about Shinji Kanda that's got people just busting their nuts to it, but um, it's a bird. It's a bird that nobody cares about. Very few people care about. Sorry, I don't want to be insensitive to people that like it. Exactly, exactly. Now I'm very glad that they did not put Oricorio in the Phantasmal Flame set. Come here. Look, you're cold. Go to the cage. I'll tell you what. That I think that an artist to keep your eye on. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just biased to the cards. Is what is their name? The one that does the Zekrom from Black Bolt White Flare. All right, that's Black Bolt. They did the Charizard and they did the Gengar. The Gengar, like I said, is I'm not a big fan of it, but the other two cards are beautiful. I think it's like Dang or Day Wong or something like that. Um, can't remember the name, but that might be the next Shinji Kanda. It seems like they kind of go for at least two out of three more, I don't know, aggressive looking Pokemon. If that makes sense, you know. So I don't know, something to think about. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Shinji Kanda, they definitely do some cool art, right? But like it's Magikarp and Oricorio and Seismitoad and the Giratina, yes, obviously. Um, I like the new guy girl on the block who's doing the Zekroms and the Charizard. That's my style. So if you like Shinji Kanda, go like Shinji Kanda. Jacob, I'm so mad at you right now. That is, yeah, that that when I first saw when they first kind of did the reveal when we were getting in Japanese, I was like, this card is fucking amazing. So that is going to be one of the cards I'll be picking up here soon. The problem is that the Japanese isn't much cheaper than the English. So, and the English one's not really budging. It's sitting around like 230 right now. So again, I'm glad that you were able to pull it, but that's one of my chase cards like right now. I like it more than I like the Sunbreon. Yeah, Dancio or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Super good artist. Super good artist. Oh, Roaring Moon. That is another one. Yep. Thank you for that. Yeah. Oh, you pulled from a God pack. Crazy. Because isn't it? Is it all of the cards besides one is an SIR? 'Cause I think didn't Black Bolt and White Flare have where you could either get all of like all IRs or you could get all of the IRs besides one, which was an SIR, which was any of the four or five. The Korean Zekrom looks good too. Hold up, wait a minute. All right, I'll be buying that next week. Thank you, I appreciate that. Let me see how much the Reshiram is. Shit, I could buy both of them for the price of one Japanese card. Awesome, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, David. Yeah, that's I'm super excited. I've been one of those cards ever since I first saw them. So very much appreciate that, friend. Like I said, I don't give a shit if it's Korean, simplified Chinese. Because I know okay, got you. Yeah, I mean, I know that apparently the Bubble Mew hasn't come out in one of the languages. I think it's one of the Chinese languages. And so I'm keeping my eyes out on that because it'll probably be expensive, still because it's a Bubble Mew. And I think people are going to have the same sort of idea. Not everybody, but some people. Um, but man, if I can get that card for 50, 75 bucks, hell yeah, I'm picking that up. 100%. Oh, Thomas, I don't know what you said, but you retracted it. Yeah, dude, that's crazy. So you had like what, 1 in 5 chance at getting the Zekrom? Like I do like the BWRs. Don't get me wrong. I think the BWRs are way better than the gold cards, especially if they would have done different colors. So for Lucario, they could have done um, blue, blue and red, or I don't know what they're capable of doing, but like a blue and red Lucario. They could have done for Gardevoir, pink, purple, different colors. Um, yeah, I just yeah, I think Black Ball White Flare, but yeah, I would rather have the SIRs than the BWRs any day. All right, Joe, get some rest. I do think we're fixing to probably wrap it up here in about 5 minutes, gents. I know, I know. I said what, like an hour, hour and a half, and we're going on probably 2 hours altogether. But you guys, I appreciate. I'm not going yet, but again, you guys just make it so fun to chat. It's 28 degrees outside, and I'm having a great time. Can't feel my fingers, but having a great time. Yeah, I think they'd be cool. Inkblot, I'm gonna check out your channel here after I get off. Thank you for coming on, supporting. Yeah, LeJohn, uh, appreciate appreciate you coming on. I'm so happy for you for that 151. I really am. Hopefully, you what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna keep it sealed or not sealed? Are you gonna keep it a booster box? Or are you gonna what's your plan with that? Oh, sure. Absolutely, man. That's what I'm here for. So hopefully we see you on some more lives, and like I said, I'll be taking out your channel. So yeah, we're just chilling. I will say what's crazy though is it seems like Fridays typically do better than uh than Saturdays do, which is kind of madness in my opinion. But I'm all for it. Well, I hope that you and the missus get whatever your chase card is, whether it's the no neck Charizard or Blastoise Venusaur. I hope it's fun. I'm sure it'll be a great time regardless. It's what is it right now, temperature wise? Let me see. 28 degrees. 28 degrees. Not too bad. Yeah, I was just a guess. So I know it was below 30. So yeah, that's cool, Brandon. Like I said, I picked up 5 packs of Destin. They had was it the Mega King? Is it the blue box? I thought it was Snorlax. I think it was Snorlax. But they had 2 of those boxes. But other than that, they didn't have much. Did you have you gotten any let's see, I got Journey Together and then Mega and then Mega with Phantasmal and then Phantasmal. So if you've gotten those, I wonder if maybe you'll be getting some Death's Rivals here soon. Honestly, I think that they do too many code cards in boxes. So I'm all for it, you know. And I know didn't they got like 2 jackets on? Um didn't they weren't they supposed to do like some packs were gonna have code cards and then some weren't, and now don't all the packs still have code cards? I get it, blood, because I used to live in Florida. In Florida, 60 degrees is freezing. So, but like I said, I lived in Maine for a year. So once you live in Maine for a year, you don't feel much. Yeah, buy code cards. 100%. There's the pit bull, and there's another dog, but I don't know where he is right now. There's Turkey right there. Oh, he went to. Yeah, I will get the video out sometime this week. It's already 12:30. I don't. I don't. I'm gonna work on getting all the tabs pulled up that I need. I may pull the trigger tonight. Probably gonna wait till tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see. But I don't know. I think the video is gonna be funny. I think it's gonna be very obvious what I'm doing. Some people may take it the wrong way. Fuck it. I don't care. Um, I don't really have a bunch of new topics though, to be honest with you. Um, there's there is it's kind of boring at the moment. What do you guys think about what's there's not I just feel like there's not a lot to talk about, you know? Like I can only tell MSRP so much, you know what I'm saying? So I still want to keep continuing making videos, like 3, 4 videos a week on top of the lives. But, and of course I'll have to with the newborn coming around the corner here soon. I probably won't be able to do 3 or 4 videos a week. But I still plan on doing lives. It may only go to once a week for a little bit, but I'm still gonna be around. So it's just kind of like a lull right now. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Mitch made a video the other day about the 100 deck, which we have no information on. Um, uh, I don't know. Like you can grasp at straws, but that's just not my style. So we'll see. And like I said, sometimes I have no idea of what I'm doing. Not what I'm doing, but like making a video, and then I listen to a video and I'm like, yeah, I don't agree with it, and I just upload it. And it may do okay, it may not do okay, but for any of you guys that are wanting it, I'm sure hopefully you enjoy it regardless. Favorite artist, David. If we're talking about Pokemon, my favorite artist is the new one that I was just talking about. Dan Dancio. I assume that's what you're talking about, unless you're talking about music. But that is my favorite artist as of the moment. I have very high expectations that they're going to continue to do great cards in my style, which is the cutesy's cool, but I kind of like the rough, fierce, monstery, kind of biblical-ish looking cards. Favorite artist as a topic? Yeah, yeah. I mean, and like we still have to do. I still got to do a video talking about. Um, yeah, dark metal cards exactly. Um, I still got a 2025 IR video. I still need to do. Um, the problem is here's the problem. The problem is that people people don't seem to necessarily really enjoy that kind of stuff. Um, so it's just like I said, I'm in this weird space, that I put myself into, which I'm very glad for, But it's either I talk shit about people constantly, which people don't really seem to care that much about. Um, Sometimes I'll talk about new sets; those seem to do okay. New cards, give my thoughts and opinions, but like I made a video talking about, I'm super happy with the hobby right now, and I did shit. So, like I said, I've just put myself in a weird box um, that I just have to figure out how to make it work. How to get how to keep people entertained, how to get your thought process going. Without repeating the same shit over and over and over. She did. She did respond. So, so Henry messaged me on Discord a couple days ago, Because on his live, I was in his live, and he's talking about Mitch, and people were like, "Oh, don't you like Mitch? Mitch is such a great guy." Blah, 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 blah. And he was like, "Yeah, I mean, some content creators just aren't for me." And I was like, he's talking about like angles and stuff because like Mitch kind of does like angle at his like throat, neck area, and I was like, "Oh, that makes sense. That's why you don't watch my videos anymore." And he he ended up messaging, or he said in the live, he's like, "No, no, I haven't been watching any Pokemon content creators lately. It's bullshit." And then he messaged me later, and it was a photo on Instagram. Kyra had a picture of my video and had this big old. I'll put it in the Discord. I'll put it in the Discord. But she had this thing about people don't understand, and everybody's different. And then she actually did. She commented on that video, but it was a bullshit answer or a bullshit comment. So it was. She's like, rip and shippers are different. Nostalgianomics in CTR are completely different rip and shippers. Nostalgianomics is a filthy investor, and Ryan's not. Like, that wasn't even the whole point of the video. And I was, you know, so, like I said, I wish she would make a video because I would have fun going back and forth with her, even though I would get my ass annihilated by her crazy cult following that she has. But she's not going to do that. At least I don't think so. But I will. I'll put her comment and the comment from Instagram and the comment that she left on the video. I'll put that over on the Discord. Or if you guys want to see her comment, just go to the video with her face on it that says these people are insane, and you'll see it over there. The Discord is go to my post and go to my post. It's the most recent post. Yeah, she says that Nostalgianomics is different because he's a rip and shipper, or not a rip and shipper. He's an investor, bro. So let's see, DJ, hot take. By the way, DJ, nice to see you in the live. Yeah, 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 DJ. I think you said that last week, last Saturday. Like I said, I don't. Is Nostalgianomics my favorite? No. Um, do I think? Do I think that he is in the hobby for the right reasons? No. I think if he didn't have a rip and ship, he probably wouldn't even open up Pokemon cards. Now, some people can say it's a good idea. Some people say it's a bad idea. But if he shows you respect, that's all that matters. Chalk, appreciate it. Hope to see you around. Hopefully, you drop another video here soon. Congratulations again on that 151. So, but I am glad. I'm glad for you, DJ, that he showed you respect. And again, he's just not. He's not my cup of tea. But no, no, don't apologize. Don't apologize at all. Like I said, I'm sorry if that came across as like, I don't know, offensive towards you. I think I remember you saying something along those lines last week. Um, so again, there's people in here like I know Blood. He's a fan of Mitch. He's a fan of Nostalgianomics. Um, there's people that I don't like Jacob. He said that he likes DJ's videos. So just because I don't like somebody doesn't mean that you guys. I don't want you guys to like anybody else. You guys like whoever you want. It's just if I don't personally agree with some of their takes, and that's fine. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. And Kyra, like I said, don't really like Kyra. Don't really care for her videos. She does a great job on her videos, but yeah, and you won't again. If I met Nostalgianomics and if I ever met him in person and he was like, "What's up, man?" Like even if he doesn't know who I am, right? And he was cool, then cool. Um, it would change my it might change my outlook towards him, you know. But I feel like when you are a critic on YouTube, you have to take that aside. Like you have to take your friendships with people aside or your acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? So like I would still, even if me and him are best buddies, I would still, if he did something that I don't agree with, I'd still talk shit about him. You know, and that's the thing is you don't see that, right? You don't see it when you're friends with that person or if someone's done you like a huge deal. Um, you only think about like, hey, like they really did a solid for me, and you kind of get blinders if you allow yourself to. Oh, that was a terrible take or whatever. Yeah, exactly, Brandon. Which is hard for people to do, and I'm guilty of it with my boss. Um, I really have I struggle with my boss quite a bit personally. And my wife's like, yeah, but think about and like my job in general. And she's like, yeah, but think about this. You're not working Saturdays. She looks at it from a different viewpoint. And then same thing with her. She gets frustrated with her job, and I can look outside of it because I'm not a part of that. So I'm like, yeah, but you know, you're one of the best workers or whatever. It's different when you have biased. So I appreciate it. I appreciate it, DJ. I appreciate it, Brandon. And Blood, appreciate you. Like I said, I got worried about you for a little bit, man. I'll be honest. I got worried. After that 151, it seemed like you kind of were skedaddling on me, which is cool at the end of the day if that's what you want to do. But it's nice to appreciate support. So, and if for at any point in time support is no longer there, just let me know. All right, David. Peace out. Have a good one. Stay safe. All right, James. Did you just get off your live? Yeah, I mean, but here's the thing. Like, I'm glad that you guys support other people. I think I'd be a dickhead if I didn't. So you guys go support whoever you want. Like I said, whether I like them or not, it doesn't matter to me. Recently, getting ready for a card show tomorrow. Well, I don't know what time it is there, but you need to learn how to get some sleep. And so do I. But anyway, Haas, actually, I can't remember when we talked about you. We talked about you a little bit earlier today. Congratulations, by the way, on what, like 900 and something subscribers. Oh, I don't have any drama from Northwoods at all. I don't even know who they are, to be honest with you. Um, um, yeah, the 900 and something, and then your video took off. By the way, you missed it. We had Joey and Mimic Brew in here earlier. Mimic Brew may still be in here. Yeah, he probably isn't. But Joey was in here a while ago. It was a good video. I just, I will say, to be fair to you, because I like you and I appreciate what you do. I just feel like you rode Joey a little too hard in his corner, is what I mean. Not like you were hard on him. But congratulations to the video. It's done quite well. And seriously, congratulations. You're gonna be at 1,000 subscribers before you know it. So how'd your live go? Thank you, Thomas, as always. Hopefully I'll see you in the comments if you don't make it tomorrow. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Ah, we'll see, man. We'll see. I gotta I gotta make another viral video. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll put a pause on maybe what I'll do, Brandon, is I'll put a pause on the video I was gonna make. Um, and then I'll make a reaction video to Haas reacting to Shiny Vert. Maybe that's the trick. Because obviously the algorithm's taking off on that. So if I react to Haas reacting to Shiny Vert, people, who knows? Maybe that's what I do. Let's see what Haas said. Yeah, yeah, no, Haas, yeah, DJ Haas, he made a video about my Kyra video, and then of course I subscribed to him because I support him, you know, and yeah, now his shorts, what I don't know how it really works if you're subscribed to people or not, but yeah, he had a video take off today. Let's see, you said no, yeah, like no, I'm just saying, like again, your video was good. I'm not trying to be like a dick or anything, but um like I know that you're a Joey fan and that like that's cool, but like I just and yes, you had valid points again with the giveaways. Shiny Vert has 212K, Joey has 15. Like like I said, we talked about the whole thing. Shiny Vert's whole intro was awful. The whole video was terrible, to be honest, because he called out a bunch of people like Opossum, Joey, and Pokepair, but you may not even know who Pokepair is. And then he talked about GameStop. He should have kept talking about drama. Um, but like I said, I get where you were coming from. I just feel like you were a little too like on the Joey side because you're such a fan of Joey, if that makes sense. That's it. And again, it's just my opinion. You don't have to like it or care. It's all good. Obviously, people are liking your video, so that's all that matters. Let's see. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea, Brandon. I'm not gonna do that though. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not. I am not doing that. That was a joke. That was a joke. Let me look in. It's 6:05 here in the UK, and I gotta get ready for work. My whole body is killing. Just call in. Call in. Yeah, yeah. Vert took the video down. Yeah, yeah. Vert he took it down. He commented on Haz's video and was like, "Appreciate you. I'm a good guy. That was a bad take." So again, I just think that the video was bad in general. So he was trying to take it. He just wanted to get rid of it. But uh-uh. Uh yeah, sorry. Livid. I guess you just hopped into the live. Of course, I'm about to have to hop off because I'm freezing and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for a video if I'm gonna do it tonight. But ShinyVert did a video. So actually, if you want to go back, Team Rocket Joey called out ShinyVert for fake mystery pack or not fake mystery packs, but for mystery packs because ShinyVert made a video um, about GameStop and their mystery packs, and then ShinyVert made a video about Team Rocket Joey. Team Rocket Joey said it was all good, and then ShinyVert made another video saying that he got rage baited. Joey got rage baited, and he turned on. He had his car. He turned on his car, his Mustang, and then he had his like Ducati or Mitsubishi bike, and pretty much was gloating about his fancy car and fancy bike at Joey. And then Haas made a video. Go check out his video because he shows the clip. Now it's deleted. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. Vert made a really bad video, and he called out Pokepair, Team Rocket Joey, and Opossum Bud. Opossum Bud for being a dick rider, Team Rocket Joey for rage baited, getting rage baited, and Pokepair for being a bitch, essentially. And then talked about, and then instead of going into talking about it, he talked about GameStop. So just a really bad video. Yes, yes, DJ, it is the only source of warmth for sure. Brandon, sorry, that was probably really loud. Brandon, appreciate you. Appreciate you very much. Have a good rest of the night. Sure, I'll see you tomorrow in the comments of the video if I make one or if we do another live. And I think, guys, 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and I'm gonna have to hop off and try to go to bed. It's a decent time. Maybe make a video, maybe not. But yeah, no, it's just it is poor video. Like I said, Livid, go check out Haas, the guy who just commented. Um, go check him out. Give him a subscription if you're not aware of who he is. He's like a business, less cringy business person. He sells Pokemon cards. So he talks about market. He's doing giveaways right now for Prismatic. And I think it's like a Cynthia's Garchomp Destiny Rivals box, I believe. Um, and he covered me like a week ago about my Kyra video I made, and then he's kind of getting into the drama. So go check him out. He's almost at 1,000, so you might as well. And he also um, sort of, which you're in the UK, so I don't think you care, but not really military, but he helps out the country of America, which I think is cool. So take that as you want. I'm not going to say what he does. That's for him to say, but I support it. So, all right, gents, here's what we're doing. I'm going to try to show you this turkey one more time, and that's how we're going to end our lives from now on. So, bear with me a second as I try to. Let's see. Nothing wrong with flexing. If I had cool, expensive stuff, I would flex it too. Does it constitute a good counter argument? No. Yeah, man. But here's the thing: it's a Mustang, and it's I don't know. Maybe it's a cool bike. I don't know. It might be a cool bike, but you're not going to win by doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like even Haas said, it's a depreciating asset. I just think it was goofy. I just think it was just poor taste, and that's why he's deleting the video. So, but anyways, guys, yeah, don't get me wrong. Haas is not in the military. He might have been, but he does something. I don't know. Go check out Haas's last live that he did. Go give him some. Go give him some support. Go check out his live. You'll learn what he does then. Um. So let's see. Turkey time. Turkey time. Turkey time. Okay. Yeah, or you just go check out his live. He said in his last live what he does. All right, you guys here? Turkey. All right, guys. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you guys tomorrow if y'all come by live. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. Have a great weekend. See you guys later. Yeah, no problem, DJ. Thanks for commenting. You're awesome.